The village of Lullabrook is unnaturally quiet, a stark contrast to its usual peaceful sounds. A palpable tension hangs in the air as villagers gather, their faces reflecting a shared sense of unease. Amidst the worried crowd, young Mira stands alone, her senses keenly tuned to the unusual silence. Mira's focused concentration heightens the sense of mystery, as if she alone holds the key to understanding the village's eerie stillness. Mira sits motionless by the window, an intense focus tightening her brow. Her eyes shut, a deep strain furrows her face as she strains to catch the faintest sound. A whisper, barely audible, pierces the silence, capturing her full attention. The room fades as she attempts to hear the faint whisper. The whisper calls her name. An unsettling stillness descends upon Lullabrook village, where concerned villagers gather, their hushed voices betraying a growing unease. The absence of nature's familiar song amplifies the villagers' anxiety. "It's not natural," Villager 1 whispers, voicing the unspoken fear that grips the community. Villager 2 replies, "The wind always sings." Apart from the others, Mira stands silently, her troubled expression reflecting a deep concern as she clutches a small wooden flute. Where sunlight meets shadow, Mira stands at the edge of the village, the whispering woods looming before her. Tales of dread echo in the air as the villagers cast fearful glances towards the trees. She pauses, hand outstretched, as if testing the boundary between worlds. A faint beckoning whisper tugs at her senses, an invitation from the depths of the woods. Drawn by an unseen force, Mira takes a resolute step into the unknown. The shadows deepen around her as she ventures deeper into the heart of the whispering woods. Sunlight filters through the canopy, yet a heavy stillness permeates the whispering woods, hinting at unseen mysteries. Mira ventures deeper into the woods, her every footstep echoing in the unnatural quiet, each rustle amplified. The woods hold their breath, the air thick with anticipation, as every snap of a twig magnifies Mira's unease. A rustling sound shatters the silence above, jolting Mira's senses and signaling that she is not alone. High in the canopy, a squirrel named Nib darts down a sturdy tree branch. Nib pauses, perched on the branch, and surprises Mira with an unexpected greeting. Nib speaks, his tiny voice carrying a hint of surprise. "Well, hello there," Nib reveals a startling truth. "You're the first human I've seen in ages who can actually hear me." In the heart of the whispering woods, Mira and Nib venture deeper, their path veiled in shadow. Sunlight barely pierces the canopy, casting a mysterious light upon their journey. Nib breaks the silence with grave news. An ancient magic. The heart of the wind has been stolen. The weight of Nib's words hangs heavy in the air, as the gravity of the theft becomes palpable. A palpable tension descends as the forest seems to hold its breath, awaiting their next move. The quest begins, shrouded in the ancient magic of the whispering woods. Mira and Nib arrive at a frozen stream, its icy surface glistening under the cold sunlight. Water fairies hover nearby, their movements now stiff and unnatural. Like puppets ensnared by invisible strings, the fairies twitch erratically, their once fluid motions replaced by a jerky, unsettling dance. Nib looks at the frozen fairies with a concerned expression. Mira's gaze sweeps across the frozen stream and then settles on the struggling fairies, a sense of urgency growing within her. The stillness of the frozen water and the jerky movements of the fairies create an eerie tableau. At the frozen stream's edge, Mira's breath rises in the frigid air, a dance of life against the frozen stillness. Her voice, a gentle warmth, seeks to thaw the icy silence. Beneath the surface, the ice ripples, answering her call with a silent stir. From the depths, the ethereal voices of the water fairies echo, the heart, stolen, silence. The stream whispers a haunting revelation. The heart, stolen, silence. In the heart of winter's grip, a tale of loss and silence unfolds. Beneath the towering ancient pine, Mira and Nib stand in awe. High above, Olvar, the old owl, watches with knowing eyes. The ancient pine looms, its branches reaching towards the heavens. Mira glances up at Olvar, her expression a mix of hope and anticipation. Nib stands beside Mira, his gaze also fixed on the wise owl above. Olvar blinks slowly, an ancient guardian observing the pair below. Beneath the ancient pine, Olvar speaks, his voice a mere rasp against the timeless backdrop. His weathered features tell tales of trials endured. As he begins, the heart, a glowing crystal. The words hang in the air, each syllable heavy with the weight of untold secrets. He emphasizes the danger guarded well. The forest listens, ancient and still, as Olvar's warning echoes through the trees. The whispering woods fall into darkness, shadows twisting with every rustle of leaves. A chilling breeze carries the scent of damp earth as Mira whispers, "I am scared." Nib gently nudges Mira, offering silent comfort. A swarm of fireflies erupts, their lights guiding Mira and Nib along a hidden path. In a surreal dream, Mira plummets endlessly through the whispering woods, a nightmarish freefall where shadows dance. The forest blurs into an indistinguishable abyss, each falling moment filled with mounting dread. Suddenly, she is jerked awake, her eyes snapping open to an unfamiliar darkness that feels heavy with unseen eyes. A cold sense of being watched washes over her, the silence of the woods amplifying her mounting fear. Her breath hitches as she strains to pierce the veil of night, every rustle and creak fueling her growing unease. The dream lingers, its chilling echo leaving Mira trapped between worlds, haunted by the feeling of unseen watchers. Mira and Nib ascend Echo Hill, where whispers of wind dance and the very air seems alive with sound. The hill responds, its echoes amplifying their every footstep, as if the earth itself is speaking. As they climb higher, the whispers intensify, morphing into a symphony of untold stories carried on the breeze. At the summit, they pause, the resonating air wrapping around them like an ethereal embrace. Upon the crest of Echo Hill, a figure begins to materialize, shimmering like heat haze. Echo takes shape, the embodiment of the wind's whispers, her very essence flickering. Her form struggles to hold, like a dream on the verge of fading. A voice, like the rustle of leaves, carries on the breeze, free, not all wish to be. The wind whispers through the grass, carrying echoes' words, a haunting echo on the hill. The storm cavern looms, its entrance a maw of impenetrable darkness. Mira hesitates at the threshold, a shadow of doubt crossing her face. Nib steps forward, his determination unwavering as he peers into the abyss. Together, Mira and Nib cautiously venture into the unknown, swallowed by the cavern's embrace. The darkness closes in around them, the air thick with anticipation and foreboding. Each step echoes in the cavern's depths, amplifying the sense of isolation and uncertainty. The cavern is cloaked in chilling dampness, its stone walls whispering ancient secrets in the heavy air. Amidst the gloom, Halgar lies in a deep slumber, his massive form still and silent. Near Halgar, the heart of the wind drifts gently, a faint beacon against the encroaching darkness. The cavern air hangs thick, the faint light offering little comfort in the surrounding cold. A giant sleeps, a magical light flickers, and the cavern holds its breath. The cavern echoes with unseen forces, anticipation hanging heavy in the air. A voice booms through the storm cavern. To claim the heart, you must face the trial of the four winds. The cavern responds with a low, resonating hum. Shadows deepen as the challenge is laid bare. The trial awaits, a gauntlet of elemental fury. In the ethereal trial of the north wind, Mira stands resolute, her breath turning to mist in the frigid air. Before her, the north wind materializes, a towering figure of ice and starlight, radiating ancient wisdom and unbearable cold. The north wind's voice echoes through the dream realm as he demands, "Tell me, child, what sacrifice are you willing to make for that which you desire?" Mira remains steadfast, the weight of the north wind's question hanging heavy in the air. The air shimmers, radiating a gentle warmth that feels like a comforting embrace. The south wind's realm unfolds, designed to test Mira's capacity for empathy. The air thickens, pressing in with a persistent, yet gentle insistence. The gentle warmth envelops everything, creating a sense of serene pressure. Mira is surrounded by the comforting embrace of the south wind's realm. In a realm of shifting colors and ethereal forms, the trial begins. The east wind, a figure of gentle power, watches with knowing eyes. Mira stands at the edge of a precipice, the air humming with anticipation. The test of spirit is about to begin, the air crackling with unseen energy. The east wind raises a hand, signaling the start of Mira's trial. Mira takes a deep breath, steeling herself for the challenges ahead. In the ethereal dream realm, Mira finds herself encircled by a kaleidoscope of swirling colors, a prelude to the trials ahead. Before her looms the west wind, a towering entity woven from swirling leaves and whispering breezes, its presence commanding and enigmatic. The very air vibrates with unseen energy as the west wind challenges Mira, its voice echoing through the dream realm. Are you truly willing to release the anchors that bind you to yesterday, Mira? The west wind's words resonate deeply. Can you embrace the unknown with open arms? Or will you cling to the fading echoes of what was? In the heart of the storm cavern, Mira extends her hand, drawn to the heart of the wind. A subtle shift in the cavern's atmosphere signals a change. Halgar, previously still, begins to stir, his consciousness returning. A low groan escapes Halgar's lips, his body tensing as awareness floods back. Mira's focus tightens, the heart of the wind now just within reach. Halgar's eyes snap open, a surge of energy coursing through him as he fully awakens. In the cavern, Halgar's towering figure trembles, not with rage, but with profound sorrow. The cavern echoes with his shuddering sobs, each one a testament to a deep, hidden pain. Through choked sobs, Halgar confesses, "It never stops." The noise. He reveals the theft of the heart, a desperate act to silence the cacophony of the world. The cavern amplifies his despair, the weight of his confession hanging heavy in the air. In the echoing storm cavern, the air vibrates with unseen energies. Against the gloom, Mira stands resolute, her eyes shining with unwavering determination. Halgar hesitates, his ancient face a canvas of doubt and regret. Mira's voice cuts through the tension. "I promise to help the world listen better." Halgar concedes, his voice heavy with the weight of ages. "Very well. Take the heart." Mira and Nib arrive at Lullabrook village, their return heralded by a beacon of hope. Mira raises the heart of the wind high above her, its light piercing through the day. The artifact pulses with vibrant energy, casting a warm, radiant glow over the grateful villagers. The village, once cloaked in shadow, now bathes in the light of the heart of the wind, signaling a new dawn. As the light intensifies, the villagers look on with hope, their faces reflecting the promise of restoration and peace. The wind whispers through the trees of Lullabrook village, a symphony of nature's breath. A collective smile spreads across the faces of the villagers, relief washing over them like a gentle wave. The revitalized sound of the wind fills the air, richer and more vibrant than ever before. The village breathes anew, as the revitalized sound of the wind fills the air, richer and more vibrant than ever before, bathed in the sun's golden glow. Mira stands as the heart of Lullabrook village. The villagers surround her, their faces radiating gratitude and admiration. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying her name on the wind. Mira smiles, a knowing glint in her eyes, understanding this is not an end but a beginning. Mira is hailed as the wind listener,